From the Hollywood heavy hitters to the groundbreaking innovators to the stunning dark horse surprises, the early days of 2018 saw no small number of fantastic films hit the box office. Luckily for all the cinephiles out there, it seems like the summer, which is traditionally a benchmark season for studios to release big pictures, has managed to more than live up to the hype. Here are a few of the season's very best movies. Hereditary. Hereditary drew enormous buzz in the months leading up to its release. Its debut at Sundance in January 2018 was greeted with overwhelming praise, with much of it lavished on the performance of Toni Collette. And while many festival favorites struggled to find their place among general audiences, Hereditary followed through with ease. This audacious feature debuted from writer-director Ari Aster, shaped up to be a significant box office success, supplemented by an array of shining reviews. The general consensus among critics has been that Collette has delivered the performance of her career. Meanwhile, the film's underlying themes of menacing family dynamics and the passing down of tragedy through the generations helps Hereditary get under your skin and stay there. New Yorker critic Anthony Lane warns, "I would hesitate to recommend it to the readily traumatized for viewers recuperating from a wounded childhood or from a festering relationship. It could scrape too close to the bone." Ant-Man and the Wasp. No surprise here, with Ant-Man and the Wasp, Marvel Studios landed their third smash hit of the year and their 20th straight film to debut at #1. Audiences were in desperate need of a palate cleanser after Avengers: Infinity War, and returning director Peyton Reed gave them one, as well as a worthy sequel to 2015's Ant-Man that's fleeter on its feet, more assured, and perhaps even funnier than the original.
Hiya, champ. How was school today?
Filmfare.com went so far as to call it the funniest Marvel film you'll see, which is high praise indeed considering that Thor Ragnarok was released less than a year earlier. The film's tone is loose and playful, while the action sequences are confidently and competently staged. The stakes are suitably low enough too, making Ant-Man and the Wasp a much-needed breath of fresh air after the sheer trauma that was Infinity War. Mission Impossible Fallout. For over 2 decades, Tom Cruise has put himself in mortal danger for the amusement of audiences via the surprisingly resilient Mission Impossible franchise, which has failed to lose even an iota of momentum despite its star's advancing age. Now in his 50s, Cruise continues to insist on doing every stunt that it's physically possible for him to do, which is no short order for a series which has long favored top-shelf action set pieces over plot and characterization. Director Christopher McQuarrie became the series' first returning director, remaining in the seat previously held by directors like Brad Bird, John Woo, and J.J. Abrams. His steady hand behind the camera, as well as Cruise's otherworldly dedication to the role of eternally put upon IMF agent Ethan Hunt, resulted in a crackerjack picture which pulled in some of the best reviews of the entire series. As impossible as it might seem, this venerable action series and its star just seem to keep getting better with age. Or, as the Detroit News puts it, bless this franchise, we're truly not worthy. BlacKkKLansman. With a new generation of stunningly talented African-American filmmakers finally getting their place in the spotlight, it's easy to forget Spike Lee. Nearly 30 years after detonating a cinematic nuclear bomb with 1989's Do the Right Thing, Lee has returned to form with BlacKkKLansman, a hilarious, scathing, insightful piece that critics have praised near uniformly as his best picture in years. John David Washington stars as a black police detective in the 1970s who, with the aid of a Jewish fellow officer played by Adam Driver, tries to infiltrate the Ku Klux Klan. Critics were roundly amazed by Lee's mastery of tone as he imbues dramatic, high-stakes situations with his singular sensibility. Digital Spy's Hugh Armitage summed up this consensus neatly, calling the film a roller coaster that is laugh out loud when it isn't shocking you into stunned silence, a damn fine and funny piece of entertainment, and a testament to Lee's skills as an artist. Crazy Rich Asians. Directed by John M. Chu, Crazy Rich Asians features Constance Wu leading a nearly all-Asian cast to tell the story of a native New Yorker who accompanies her boyfriend to a wedding in Singapore. Soon after its release, it became a surprise critical smash with all the trappings of a genuine cultural phenomenon. Reviewer Randy Jones encapsulated the critics' consensus by concluding that Crazy Rich Asians takes familiar tropes and revitalizes them and its entire genre. A great cast, amazing direction, and powerful writing. Like Black Panther before it, Crazy Rich Asians constitutes a clear message to Hollywood execs that heartfelt, well-executed stories featuring people of color can not only cross cultural boundaries, but smash them and earn huge box office returns in the process.